Hi everyone, it's Shell here from Designs by Shell. Today I'm just going to share with you a show and tell of a bunch of cards that I've been doing using my rectangle dies. I used a paper pad called, let's see here, it's called Choose Happy. This one I've had for a long time, but it's got some lots of bright colors and some really interesting patterns in here. I don't know how well you can see, but it's got flowers, some hexagon shapes, some really interesting houses or apartment buildings there. Lots of stripe patterns, some sayings, little bows. Let's see in the back here. Might get a better look here. Just the different pattern papers. I picked this up at HomeSense a couple years ago, I think, and it was a good deal for $7 for this pad, and I thought I better start making use of some of the papers in there. So I've used my rectangle dies, and let's see here, I'll start with these two cards here. These are the same here. So I did this hexagon paper for the background, and that was with the large rectangle. These are they have the dots on them, or maybe, I don't know if you call them stitch dies or just with the little dots on them, perforated dots. But so I used the biggest one for the background. And then I did the next size in just a solid color kind of cream paper. And then I layered that with the same paper as this in the next size down rectangle there. And I used some of the, just some of this 3D tape here to pop it up a little bit. And then I stamped on there, "Happy Birthday to You," on a little label cut out there, and put that on the front. So there's a second one like this. So they turned out really nice, kind of fun and bright to give to someone. And then the next pattern I used was this, it's got all these different styles of windows on it in bright colors, and I thought that was really kind of fun. So I did the largest rectangle. If I use my largest rectangle, it fits perfectly on the A2 cards. So it makes a nice background. So I did that, and then layering again, I used a white solid piece under there, and then another piece of patterned paper. This one has some stripes and little X's on there. And then the same birthday label on there. There's that one. And then this one is that same paper. I just changed up the layering with the some striped paper here for the rectangle. Just kind of, you know, it had the yellow in it and the green, some of the coordinating colors. So just kind of put that on there, made it pop out a little bit. And then I just stamped "Happy Birthday to You" right on that rectangle. So there's lots of different ways you can do these. So there's that one. And here's another one. This one, rather than just having the big windows, is showing like the apartment buildings or the row houses really close together there. And lots of fun colors and more layering again. And on this one, I stamped "Happy Birthday" with a different stamp on there. And then I just used my, I think it was, what pen was it? This pen here, and just did the little stitching lines around there, added little dots on there just to kind of, you know, jazz it up a little bit. So that's another thing you can do. And here's another one with that same apartment buildings or whatever. And now this, I used my rectangle dies a little differently, and just using the frames. And that's like this, like when you use your rectangle dies, you can cut out just the frames like this. So I've got a stack of them here that I've been using. So I've got 3 layered on here. So it kind of gives a neat raised look on there. And then I popped these 2 little messages up on the corners. So much fun and capture the moment. And this one, oh yeah, I did a little extra rectangle inside that's colorful and says "Happy Birthday." So there's that. Here's another one. This one's really bold with lots of bright stripes on there. And then different pattern on there. There's some hexagons underneath there, just sort of the colors are popping out around the edges. And then a solid color, and then another smaller layer in the stripe on top that says "Happy Birthday." So there's lots of options too when you start playing around. This one was kind of a random one. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but I used some of the paper and just cut some strips under here, and then just glued those on, or attached them on with the adhesive, and then I just snipped the sides off so that it would just be like flush with the card. I did that on both corners, and then I added a larger rectangle on there, and a couple smaller ones layered up, and a little label that says "Thinking of You" on there. So that was kind of fun. And these are some of the, like, this is the size that I used for the background, which fits perfectly on these cards, and just gives you like an 1/8 of an inch border around the edge there. So it looks really nice. So that's what's nice about the rectangle dies, and you get all the different sizes and lots to play with. So I hope that gives you some ideas and you feel inspired, and you create some fun cards to give away as well. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.